Today I'm going to do another review on a flashlight that I just got, and I have to say that this is one of my favorite ones I've gotten so far. I really like this flashlight. I like the way it's constructed, it's put together, and the way it works. This is the Ultrafire C8. It's rated at 1,000 lumens, but like I've said in previous videos, I don't really know how to find out if that's actual or not. But it's the typical Ultrafire Cree light, 5 mode. But so far I really like this light, and I've taken one of them apart to show you how it's constructed. The bulb design's a little different. It's kind of similar to what you'd see in a zoomable flashlight, except that it's fixed. It's I believe it's threaded in there so it doesn't zoom, but just to give you a quick idea, everything about this light, the way it's put together, is really nice. I mean, O-rings throughout, glass lens, and it just works really good. It holds its memory really well, and like some of the other lights I have, they seem to not hold it, but this one does. But there are, like I said, there's O-rings throughout it, and this is the first one I've actually got where it's got some type of grease or sealant on. I wouldn't call it sealant, but it's some type of grease on the threads and the O-rings, so it's very well constructed. I haven't tried it yet, but I think that this one would probably be completely waterproof. It's a switches in the tail cap, but so far out of the lights I've gotten, I really like this one. Now this one also you can mount on a weapon if you choose to. Obviously you're going to have to get some type of mount that's going to set it further away from the rail because the lens is so much bigger, but you can see it's pretty bright light. I have a 501 here, and it seems it's brighter than the 501. That's where I say I'm not so sure on the lumens, how they rate some of these. This is supposed to be 1,000 too, but I think the C8 is actually brighter. But so far I'm really happy with this light. That's high, medium, or I got that backwards then. That's a strobe, SOS, that's high. So obviously it is quite a bit brighter than what my 501s are. I always buy these lights in twos. Every time I buy one of these lights, I always order 2 of them. I've got some different styles coming right now that I'm waiting on, but this one here so far, I really like it. I mean, it's just like I said, everything about it is just, it's very well constructed. It's got the Cree bulb, like I said. It runs off the 18650 battery. These I ordered off eBay. They came with the batteries, and I believe I paid, I want to say like $11 a piece for these. I found someone on eBay. I'll try to put a link in my video to it, but he's a decent seller, and his products I bought from him in the past, they actually are reliable to be the true Ultrafire flashlights. There's a lot of counterfeit ones out there right now. Like I bought these ones here, and I have my doubts on whether or not this is a real Ultrafire. It states in the description it is, but after I've had this and I've looked at how it's built, how it's constructed, I seriously doubt if this is an authentic Ultrafire. I can't really say I'm particularly really happy with these ones, but I bought them. I just wanted to have the smaller ones, and I'm still waiting on some, I just have AA battery in these right now, but I'm waiting on some 14,500 batteries, I believe they are, rechargeable ones for these, so maybe that'll give it a little more output. But just looking at the way it's put together, one of these has a cracked lens in it. You can't really see it, but it's cracked, and it's missing an O-ring, and I have my doubts about this. I don't think I'll be buying from this person again, because these don't seem like they're quite right, like they should be. But anyone out there who's looking for a good, reliable flashlight, and one that's really built well, I'd say this C8 is probably the best constructed one I've gotten so far. I'd have absolutely no problem taking this underwater. I think it's put together that well. The only place I could see where you might get water would be the end cap, and I don't want to tear that apart to see how it's put together. But the rest of the light, I mean, even the lens has got an O-ring around it where it seats down. But I can turn the light off here for you and give you a quick demonstration. It's a very bright light, and over some of the other lights where you're going to really notice this is how much it floods the area with light. And obviously compared to a 501, you can obviously see why that would be. The light's recessed further in, and it's got a bigger lens on it, so it's naturally it's going to give off a lot more throw on the light. But so far, like I said, these seem like they are very well constructed lights, and you know, there's a lot of different options out there. I've got a couple coming right now. They're 503Bs, I believe. I've never seen them before, so I always try to order ones I don't have, and I saw some of those, and so I ordered a couple of those. Those are going to take a while, though. They're coming from China. It's the only place I could find them. And you're also going to notice on some of these lights, when you do order them, I don't understand why, but some of these are not available in the United States. You just can't find them here. You have to go to an overseas store or website to find them. But these ones are readily available on Amazon or on eBay. And I actually believe for what I paid for these with the battery, I'm probably going to order some more of these, because I really like this light. I think it's an excellent light. And like I've said, it's very well constructed. Out of all of the Ultrafires I have, I'd say that the C8, this one here, is probably the best constructed one for how it's put together. I'm very, very happy with these. And sometimes, you know, you get lights that you're really happy with, you really enjoy, and sometimes you get ones that don't quite seem to live up to what you thought they were going to be. But the C8 so far, for what it is and for what I paid for it, it's an excellent light. I really, really like this light. And it still gives you the options to mount it if you want, put it on a weapon or carry it in your pocket. It's still small enough to carry around with you, but just the sheer amount of light that this thing gives off is incredible. I mean, this thing will light up an entire room. It's a really nice light for $11. I can't see where you're going to find a better light than this one is. It's all aluminum construction. The lens is glass, and it seems like it's really good quality. I know it's still Chinese-made light, but some of the Chinese products, like I've said in the past, they're junk, they're garbage. But some of them, particularly these Ultrafires, I've said it before, I'm having really good luck with them. Every one of my Ultrafires still works. They all work just like they're supposed to. And I own quite a few of them now. I've sort of started to collect them, I guess you'd say, but I'm really happy with these lights. And if you do order one of these, if you have the charger already, just order one with just the battery. It's going to be cheaper, and you know, I've ordered them, and I probably got 10 chargers now. And really, I don't need them, but I have them. What I do like to do is order them with the batteries, and that's how these came. And I can show you the battery it comes with. And this is another thing why I say this particular buyer I'm getting my lights from now, I believe these are all true actual products, is once again, if you look, this is a 3,000 milliamp battery, and as Ultrafire's website says, they do not build a battery over 3,000 milliamps. So if you see one out there, it's 5,000, 4,000, whatever it is. If it's over 3,000 milliamps, it's probably fake. I'd say it definitely is fake because they don't make them. So everything about these lights that I'm getting now, and I'm going to buy some more from him, I believe these are fully the authentic product. And I've gotten burned. I think just about everybody out there who buys these probably has gotten burned at one point in time or not by buying something they assumed it was real and it was fake. Because I like I said, with these little ones here, I'm pretty sure these are fake. I don't think those are real. I don't think they're the genuine product. Just the way they're constructed, how they're put together, and I'm not happy with those lights. I like the light. I like how small it is, and you can carry it in your pocket. It's easily, you know, hold it in your hand. But what I don't like about this light is I don't think it's real. I don't think either one of those are real. Just the way they're put together and how they are, it's not the quality that I'm used to getting with, say, when I buy these 501Bs. I know these are real, and the 502Bs, I've got a couple of these. Yeah, I'm not going to buy any more of those, though. I'm not happy with the functionality of them, but I question those too, though, whether those ones I've got are real or not. And the thing about these lights is if you find a seller for them and you get the lights and they're actually what they're supposed to be, stick to that seller. I can't remember the name of the seller right now I got these from, but I'm definitely going to be buying more products from him. He's a US based seller. These took about 5 days to get here, so not a really long time for them to ship here. He's based out of California, I believe, Ontario, California, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the postmark was. But if you can find a legitimate seller of these products, stick with them, because there are a lot of fakes out there for this kind of stuff. I mean, Chinese making fakes of Chinese products. But yeah, if you're looking for a good light, I mean, this thing is just, it's crazy how much light these things give off. I mean, this is only about a foot off, but what you can imagine, if you're about 40, 50 feet away from something, it's going to light up the entire area. And, you know, it's a bright light. So anyone out there looking, and you can see the previous videos I've done on these, I try to do a video when I get some of these just to give you the features of them and show you what I think of them. These ones here are really good quality. I really like these lights. So if you're out there and you're looking for another Ultrafire product that you want to get, and you want something that's really well constructed and well made, I would say the C8, probably out of all of them so far, is probably the best made one that I have. It's that good. It's better than any of the other ones so far. Like I said, I'll try to get a link up to the eBay buyer that I got these from, but like I said, for $11, you can't really go wrong. I mean, you're going to get your use out of it. They have good run time. They give off tons of light. And anyone out there who's looking and you want to possibly try an alternative, a more inexpensive alternative to some of the higher end ones, try to give the Ultrafires a go and see what you think of them. So far, like I say, I keep buying them because I'm really happy with them, and like I said, I'm starting to collect them and just do reviews on them, and I'll give you an honest review of what I think of them. So the most important thing I'm finding since I've started buying these, though, is if you find a legitimate seller of these lights and they're the real deal, stick with that person. That's what I'm going to do from this point on. I'm going to buy more lights. He's got all different kinds of lights. These aren't the only ones he sells. But give them a go. See what you think. So far, like I said, I'm very, very happy with them.